and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody do my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Did your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. Taking a look at New York, they ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now, Cleveland, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement. Last season, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George both notched career highs in assists. Kawhi said, if I can get us in an offense, that makes me happy. It doesn't matter about getting an assist. Just make the right play and share the ball. Kevin?
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Okoro out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Hartenstein. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Allen dishes to Okoro. Back to Allen. Got a hand on it. Jackson against Garland. Jackson drives in. The shot's good.
That was a tough shot. I mean, Jackson has practiced that, but he makes it look effortless right there.
Now, here's Garland. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside, George. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Over to the left wing. Beyond the arc. Another three for Cleveland.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one's good. Leonard.
It's a great touch from the swingman as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Now here's Leonard. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Osman kicks to Okoro. In the corner, it's Mobley. To the right side. Leonard with the steal. George, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 6. Count that bucket.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Leonard with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Jackson from long range. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 5. High post Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Osman. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobley. And the 3 off target. Clippers leading by 5. To the middle. Stolen by Allen. And there's the pass to Mobley. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. That 3 off the mark. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Deflects the pass. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Luke Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for George. Mann subbed in for Jackson.
I just want your legs to be one, baby.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Clippers, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Shooting 2. The free throw drops for Powell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:53 left to play here in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
LeVert the pass to Love, and Sexton has it in the corner. Puts up a three. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Mann. And the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
.122 left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And boy, you got to hand it to Kevin Love. Opening up about mental health, helping to raise awareness on a subject that affects so many around the globe.
Yeah, I think both Kevin Love and DeMar DeRozan, from the player's standpoint, did a great job of shedding light in that area. But Adam Silver himself, who went to a conference and talked a lot about what players are dealing with and how the stresses of social media and the pressures of playing are wearing on them. The league as a whole, players, management, and the commissioner himself have done a great job of providing this kind of safe environment for players to be courageous enough to step out and say, I need help.
Here's Steffens following the basket by Marcus Morris. LeVert from outside. And another three for Cleveland.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to earn it.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Outside, Sexton. From deep. The shot off that time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Garland is out there with Okoro. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Coffee passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Coffee. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Coffee's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Clippers. Up top, Garland, guarded by Jackson. In the corner, Okoro with it. George against Markkanen. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Inside, here's Hartenstein.
This is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Garland looking it over. To the left wing. Okoro passes to Allen. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
Athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Takes a three. Garland, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
Make some noise for T-shirt time. Your Clippers.
See the numbers for Garland. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Left side, Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And Jackson gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Allen. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now. Well, the length of Jared Allen is such a huge asset as a shot blocker and a rim runner, and that's what people are looking for. More versatility and athleticism on the 5 spot.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers. And a throwback sort of game for Allen, bringing physicality and anchoring the defense.
Yeah, and it's weird because the physicality you're talking about, Kevin, isn't so much in him showing brute strength. It might be just physically able to do the things above the rim and in a vertical space that impact the defensive end of the floor.
The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Lets the 3 fly, hit his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 3-pointer, LeVert. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it, fresh from a win against Portland.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Checked in for George. Cleveland also making some changes. Stevens is checked in. And it's Sexton in for Garland. To the inside. Puts it up from 7. Batum grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Love right side. To halt the run. Rebound by the Clippers. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. With the drive and the dunk by Powell.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Stephens. No points in the game yet for him. Three-pointer, LeVert. It's good from long range.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Man can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Out to the wing. Here's Stevens. Another 3 for Cleveland. Enzo Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here he goes. And the dunk by Powell.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now Sexton. And again, it's Cleveland.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
That'll do it for the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. And these players have it going. Kenny, were you ever player of the week?
Yes, actually, my first season in Houston, I was NBA Player of the Week.
Was that W-E-E-K or W-E-A-K?
Very not funny, aren't you? How about you, Shaq? Have you ever been Player of the Week?
Yeah, once, twice per year.
Ho hum. And now let's talk about Kawhi Leonard. He was everywhere in that first half, looking totally in control.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for Most Frequent Prolific Scorer. If you don't know anything about me, he's been efficient. He's really the man driving the force in their offense. Look, when he's rolling like this, good luck slowing him down.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Los Angeles leading by 15. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Hartenstein is out there with Marcus Morris, and it's Jackson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now, here's George. Down low, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Yeah, you settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good from the wing. A three from Leonard. Nailed from three-point land.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard the pass to Jackson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right wing. And here is Mobley. 5 points in the game. Hands it from downtown. Mobley's got 8.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense. When he's out on the perimeter, he drains the triple.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get loud for your
And the Clippers making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Count it. He's got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Garland against Jackson. A 3 ball. Garland, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the miss from Reggie Jackson. Garland, no good.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Markkanen down low. Defended by George. From the arc. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Allen.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Garland against Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Fires from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
1:46 left in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Brett, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. A nice shot by LeVert.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Kennard. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Now here's Love. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets it to go.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And here's Leonard from three. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Clippers.
Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the three-point line.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue. Now staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's LeVert into the three slot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And stolen by Sexton. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. The shot by Powell, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
In the corner, Okoro with it. For three. Not loose. Clippers leading by 19 points. Jackson finds Leonard. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okoro. Sexton on the wing, defended by George. Hits the three-point bomb.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Leonard. It's deflected. Allen with it. Outside, Sexton. In the corner, Okoro with it. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 18. Inside, here's Jackson. That ball was nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Hits it from three-point range.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Marcus Morris checked in for the Clippers. And Cleveland also making a change. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. George finds Jackson. George with the screen on Garland. It's Jackson with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
That's a smart play. Jackson will keep going back to it. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
2 shots.
That's good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Garland with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Garland with the bucket.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Osman. Allen left side. Over Jackson. 6 to shoot. And he can't bank that one in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's George. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And there's Paul George. And the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jackson against Garland. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
That one drops for him.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
George finds Batum, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Which one section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. There's 1:34 left to play in the final quarter. LeVert from outside. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice, but they're certainly happy to start off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Osman. Here's Love, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Kevin Love has been in the league long enough to understand that down low, contact happens.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond.
Mind the lane.
Even at 8
Mind
years
the lane.
old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
You think about post players in the league with who you can run an offense through, and because of Kevin Love's incredible passing ability and vision, he might be at the top of the list as somebody you could play through.
George against Love, and George gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Love trying to break loose. The Cavaliers again can't hit. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Stephens. Outside, Sexton. LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. George looking around. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
supreme effort.
It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you and you got other guys knocking out big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.